Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Cousins. I am Jason. I am your host. I got Mommy on the phone, and I got Jerry on. The rest of us will be coming on as they get in. How's everybody doing?
I'm okay.
Jerry, you muted. How you doing?
I'm here.
How you really feel? Tell us how you really feel.
Bitch.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Really?
Yo, I've been over here trying to figure out how to do this, work this thing. It's been giving me a headache. And now my camera don't work because I got this stupid Snapchat camera thing.
So what
I put on
happened?
trying to be cute. Now it don't work evil.
So you said your camera not working?
Yeah, because I put this Snapchat filter thing on here.
That's why I see Baps.
No, Babs is the Babs is just my regular that's my regular icon.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now the camera don't work at all. So I'm gonna have to fight somebody. It says device is unavailable. What is it? What is it being used by then? Anyway, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. So, first things first, y'all. Let's give a rest in peace to Leslie Jordan.
Who?
Leslie Jordan. He died last week. You ever seen Will and Grace? You would know Leslie Jordan if you saw him.
Oh, you talking about the little short man?
Yeah.
The guy from the short guy that played in that.
Yeah, I know. The one that got that little.
He was so
Yeah, I
funny.
like him.
So he passed last week, and then apparently today, Takeoff from the Migos got killed.
Yeah, I know who he was.
Over a dice game.
Over a dice game.
Huh?
Dumbest
Really?
crap ever.
I looked at that. I was
Wasn't
reading.
it a bowling alley?
Say
It was,
what?
but they were shooting dice.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, they should have took their behind home.
They was at a party.
They said they would still be alive, yep, if he'd just went home.
I mean, you're right, but they was at a party.
And
And now look at him.
he
Now he had a party in heaven.
He had a rest in peace party.
Yep. I heard the other guy got shot too. And they said his friends that was the ones that accidentally shot him.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 other people that got shot.
Quavo was one of them.
Quavo, one of the other guys from from Migos.
So both Quavo got shot too?
But he didn't die.
What I heard, it was one of them that shot Takeoff.
Yeah.
An accident at that.
Listen, I know Offset somewhere going like, it's like, I'm glad I wasn't going. But to me, that's really sad though, because they just put an album out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they was doing good.
They was doing real good.
I got a dog neck. Or hatchback BMW.
Like, I don't know, and I still TMZ also gonna get a couple fades. Because why did you post the video of the woman trying to do CPR on him? Like, we don't need to see all that.
Cell phone.
JR's in the building. Hello, JR.
That's why they said if they wish that people who recorded should get arrested because you recording like why would you record somebody while they dead? That's
right, or while they dying.
Listen, people do dumb shit. Like I went to a buddy of my funeral years ago, and his mother had to stand up at the funeral service and tell everybody not to put her son on Facebook. Don't take pictures. I'm like, how fucking crazy are you that you should want to take a picture of somebody in a casket? That's what they do.
There's a lot of people that do that. I started I started deleting people that I know. They put their funeral, put kids' funerals and people on. I don't want to see no dead people.
Right.
That's really creepy to me. Like,
No.
This is not. It's called Facebook, not Dead Book.
not dead book.
And that's called something else. Meta, whatever.
So we don't pay the people no attention.
Mm-mm.
So what do y'all think about, speaking of people we don't pay attention to, what do y'all think about Elon Musk buying Twitter?
That's
I don't
a
do-
man with nothing
I
else
don't
to
do Twitter anyway.
For
He
some
looks
reason, the
like somebody that
Republicans
got
love
nothing.
it.
That's because they're gonna bring that daggone you gonna bring that
Trump
daggone
back.
Donald Trump back.
Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he can add Trump. Trump can come back on there.
He abandoned.
Twitter banned him long
He's
when.
reviewing whether that ban should be needs to continue or if it can be lifted, which means they're gonna bring it back.
They're gonna bring him back because it's Elon Musk.
Yeah, he a Trump fan. You know he gonna bring it back.
So here we
Yeah, the
go.
Republicans at my job was talking about it. They was excited.
I put this thing in.
Oh, they were?
That I told y'all to watch. Did anybody watch it?
Oh, the bling ring.
Yeah.
I started to watch it, but I got distracted.
And I don't remember it. I gotta rewatch it. The Bling Ring. Didn't we watch that?
Yeah,
No,
the
the Bling
kids that
Ring
did all
was when they were
that.
stealing from the celebrities.
Did all that break in.
Yeah, we watched it, but I gotta
this
rewatch
wasn't
it.
this wasn't the movie because they made a movie on it, but this was the documentary. These were the actual people that did it.
Yeah, I remember that. I was looking at it, but I don't. Get.
And my thing is, money talks.
Very loudly.
Cause that
Who's
guy, the girl didn't get. I don't think the girl that started it didn't get any time. And the
Yeah,
guy
it was
only
a
got
lot
2
of them.
years, and he only,
It was a lot of them, wasn't it? It was a few of them.
Yeah, it was a group of them.
Now the one girl, she got so the girl who was supposed to be the mastermind, she got the most time.
Yeah.
She didn't get no time. Did
Yes, she did. Not the girl who was talking, the girl who never spoke. The like Asian girl.
Right. I thought she didn't get. I thought because she did no contest, she didn't get any time.
Nah, she got the most time. Everybody else got like no time or like a couple of years or something. She got like 10 years or something.
But she was Asian.
Yeah, she got like 10 years.
Yeah, she was Asian.
She knew what she was doing.
She started it.
So the 10-year, the one that started it is the one that got no time.
No,
No.
the guy that was with her got 2 years, and he only served 2 months.
Well, that's because he told on all of them. That's why.
That's crazy.
He ain't know the rules. Snitches get stitches.
Get stitches, they end up in ditches.
Not anymore. Everybody telling nowadays.
I'm telling you.
Listen, that's why you don't commit no crimes around me, because I'm telling.
Yeah, I don't want no
Thanks for the heads up, Jason.
Don't
Okay.
commit no crimes around me. I'm finna tell. If it's between you going to jail and me going to jail,
Might as well
going to
go on,
jail
kiss
now.
Tell him bye.
go ahead and hang it up. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Remind me to
Like,
drop you off down the street or something there.
what I look like doing a bid for you. Especially if I didn't do nothing. Now, if I did something, I might shut up. But if I didn't do nothing,
Yeah.
I'm singing like a bird.
Well, you know what? If you was there, you did something.
Thank you. That means you knew what was going on.
Jay said you're an accessory.
Listen,
One
and
of
this
us.
You like
accessory
them? Look,
finna go right to the police department.
you see them people. You seen that show For My Man? You like them women and stuff that be on there, and like I didn't have no idea what he was doing, but you shouldn't have been covering up for him. I'm sorry, you killing somebody. I'm going to the cops.
You did what you did, and the chips gonna fall where they may. Now I'm not gonna. Now, listen, I'm not gonna go to the police department and tell on you. But if they come to me and say you going to jail, I'm gonna be like, listen, now
Jason gonna be that one to call and be like this. Hey, so they found out it was us. I need you to come down to the police station. I already gave them your address. They looking for you.
They looking for you.
What's crazy is when you watch that show, the women always act like they ain't know what was going on. Like, oh, I just drove him to this back alley to meet two guys, and he shot and killed them. Like, come on, now you knew what the hell he was going to go do.
I didn't know.
Okay,
Money.
You gonna hide? You gonna cover up for him? I ain't covering up for nobody.
I
You
ain't
shot
covering
him
up for
with
nobody. You hear me?
911.
Nothing.
If I ain't got nothing to do with it, and I ain't know nothing was going, 911. Y'all need to come on down.
Most women gonna tell because the police always come at them and hit them with the "you gonna lose your kids, you ain't gonna ever see your kids again, you gonna put them in the system." And next thing you know, they singing.
Men in that, on that show, because they tell sometimes before the women do.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. I'm telling. You hear me?
I'm not gonna put it like that.
We believe it.
Because when the
Did
guys
you say we believe it?
put this
Good.
in your purse for me and don't open it.
If it's between me going to jail and you going to jail, you better look good in
No,
prison
the
orange
first
because
thing
I'm
you
not
need-
know it.
If you take out a gun and shoot somebody, I'm running.
You ain't never
I'm
coming
getting-
back calling you, lose
I'm
my
getting
number.
clean out of Dodge. I'm not gonna sit there saying, I'm getting out the car. I'm running. Bye.
I'm leaving. I'm not supposed to be here. Listen, what did Deborah Cox say? Nobody's supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm
I
telling you.
don't think that's the same, but okay. I don't think that's what that meant,
You
but
said
all right.
we gonna go with it though.
That's one of the moments when he's calling you and he's going straight to voicemail, and you have moved to a whole nother state. Like, Michelle, I need to come stay with you
No, you
for
don't.
about 4 to 5 months.
Right.
How did you get here?
I'm not interested.
Right. Be coming to my door time. Where's all her stuff? Why is her house cleaned out? No.
Gone. You hear me? Peace out. I'm not doing it. Now, if we did some dirt together, I might do the BS
You
for both
did?
of us.
I'm like deuces. I'm out.
You good, David, right here.
If we do some stuff together, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, you know what? That was on me. Let me go ahead and quit playing. I'm gonna go ahead and do this a little bit real fast. But if you do it and they come to me, shit. I'm telling. Not only am I gonna tell, I'm gonna tell stuff you didn't do.
Well, you know what they say in jail? They say you got 10, give your friend 5.
No, it's only 2.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You gonna squeal? What about you being
Not
down?
Say what? What about what?
What about you being down, being a ride or die?
Listen. I don't understand. Like, I don't want to die. I'm not a ride or die. Nothing. I don't want to die.
Brandy, you would take a charge for somebody?
Listen, no, I used to work in the jail. I know how it goes.
What you mean? What about being a
That's
ride or die?
something.
Ain't no way I'm not riding or dying.
I'm a ride
That's what-
home and die
Y'all
of
doing
old
your
age.
I'm gonna ride to the
Y'all
house.
doing your
I don't know
time
what to tell you.
separate. Listen, but what they don't realize is that they got to do that time separately. They're not doing it together.
So we not riding or dying either.
No, I
So
have body armor. I know I do.
what is the point of me taking a charge that's not mine for you?
Cause you got the street code.
Ain't no Brandy, you got
Just
street
go in there and
code.
say you
How
don't
about
know
that?
nothing. That's it.
I
You
don't
ain't
got
gotta.
no damn street
That's
code. My
true.
street code is I'm out. It's either me or you, and I choose me.
The
Me?
only code I know is the Konami code. You hear me? Up, up, down, down, left, right, be A star.
What do you know? Everybody think they can get away with it until they get caught.
Brandy,
They said, what
did
you yelling at the Contra code?
We
Yeah,
don't want
that's the only
to
code I know.
I think
Yeah.
everybody know that code by heart.
Come on,
Yes,
everybody
ain't no such
thinks
thing
they
as ain't no
can
street
get away.
code. You know what I'm saying?
No, we can't. We choose.
I'm not taking I'm not taking a charge for nobody. Jail is real.
They got.
Listen, in my
It's
booty,
alright,
is
it's not that
delicious, you're going
bad.
to jail. I said
Look
it.
at him being a representative for jail. Talking about something that ain't that bad.
Who said that?
Jail is terrible. Jail is terrible.
So JR, we was talking about Takeoff earlier. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, dude at work showed it to me first. I was like, damn, I thought it was fake. So I looked it up and it was real. I was like, goodness gracious. They killing rappers this shit. I don't know what's going on. Or within the last 2 years, think of all the rappers that died. It's crazy.
And that was during COVID. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think the worst one to me was when Young Dolph died. You know, it's crazy. They just getting shot, you know, and most of them just doing regular old stuff, and getting shot and killed.
Wasn't
and it
Young
seemed like
Dolph
Houston,
the one that was at the chicken and waffle spot?
the cookie shop.
The cookie shop. What is that?
He was in I think it was Makita's Cookies or something.
There was one of them that was at the chicken and waffle spot, and I guess people had been looking for him, and they tried to blame the girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple of rappers died within the last few months. Some of them was like not real big famous, but
right,
you know, they was rappers.
They said his name was PNB.
Yeah, PNB got killed.
Yeah.
Where was he from? I mean, who was he with?
I don't know. He
Brandon,
was on
you don't
Wild
know
Out
who they-
before. You might have seen
who
him
they
with
was,
it.
no way.
No, you're right. I don't.
So let's. So what I really wanted to talk about this week, because we got a lot of changes that have happened in this year for y'all. How do y'all handle change?
What are you talking about? What kind of change, Jason?
Life change every day.
You know, in the last year, you know, Ma, you didn't move. JR, you didn't move. Michelle, you didn't sold a house. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of change that's happened for y'all in this last year. How do y'all handle, like, the change and the new situations and new things?
I mean, that's life. You know.
Yep.
It's called prayer.
Ain't really too much.
I ain't gonna lie and say pray, but
I mean, that is a good thing if you decide to use that. But actually dealing with change, you get used to it. But the type of jobs that I've had, you know, you got to do all of this change, and I had to get used to that. And so it's not as bad. Because as you know, it seems it's not really that bad. You just take it with a grain of salt and move the way you need to move and make it happen.
I did. Oh Lord.
You know, like, because I was just thinking, hey, Uncle Vic. I don't know why I called you Uncle Vic. You, Vic.
Hey, Uncle Vic.
Jason said, hey, Uncle Vic.
Yo, Vic, I got spiders. I need them.
But because I was just thinking, like, you know, a lot of people really don't deal well with change. You know what I mean? They don't deal well with having to do new situations, and like, I was thinking about it the other day. Everybody in the family then have had some sort of change. You know, we looking at Mona. Mona done moved, so now you got, you know, Jerry, y'all now have all y'all sisters in the same area. Saying that brings a different dynamic.
I can't hardly hear what these headsets on.
Woohoo!
Not really. No, it don't. It just means we just waiting on Siobhan to convince JR she ready to move.
Siobhan, JR said he just moved. Yeah, you talking about?
Thank you. I sure did just this weekend.
He's gonna make his way down here. He just don't know it yet.
I've been down there. I've done that. That's past life.
So it's new for Siobhan.
Listen, JR couldn't get out of that area fast enough.
You damn right I couldn't. I come visit.
I don't know. I think I used to be all for it, you know, ready to move and everything when I was younger. But now that I got older, you know, I understand now when people say forever homes, because don't nobody want to go through all this crap no more.
Right.
Listen, I feel like I wish I would have bought this house, because we'd have moved all this stuff. It took us 2 days, and I was just like, man, Siobhan back hurt. My feet still killing me. Her feet hurt. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We sure wanted to help y'all, but that's
Yeah,
for
but you didn't.
offline.
Yeah, you
Well,
didn't say anything
I
because we
supposedly
would.
had help, but half my help backed out. I don't know what happened. I still ain't talked to him, so I talked to him tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we would have came up there.
I mean, I ain't have a lot. Once we got everything, pretty much the big stuff out Saturday. Everything else was like all knick-knack small stuff. It was just a lot of little small stuff that we had to pack up Sunday. So it wasn't like a lot. Like we literally, by the time the van came and I loaded the trailer in the van, that was all the big stuff. Really, everything else after that was just knick-knack stuff. But it was just late. We got back to the apartment Saturday and then tried to pack up stuff then too.
Well, Jason, how do you handle change? Because a lot of people I know get hyperventilate from change and all kinds of stuff, and fight it and all kinds of things. How do you handle it?
I used to think I was really good with change. Like I used to think, oh, I'm fine. As I've gotten older, I've realized that there are some things that I'm cool with when it comes to change, and then there are others that like I like my routine. I like knowing where I've got to go and where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do. Now, in that realm, if something like if it's a last minute change, I can't deal with it. But if it's like I know this is going to change, I know this is something that's going to happen, I can normally handle it much better. I thrive in last minute situations that I create, but if someone else creates it for me, then I can't deal.
Right.
Brandy took it.
Like if it, and for me, indecision is the worst thing. Like if I have two things I know I need to do, and I got to make a choice between those two things very quickly, I will freeze.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've stopped being there. I just be like this. Well, oh well. Guess it ain't getting done.
I think mine is I get more anxious, or I go through. I'll either hit an anxiety point or I hit a depression point.
See, this is why I
Because-
left that other job because I
Well, you
was
know,
too much.
with me-
So I said I'm just take myself out of one equation.
So the problem with me is, I guess after my mother and father passed away, change to me just was like, whatever. It is what it is,
Right. True that.
Because once
Yeah,
you start
I mean,
losing stuff like people like that,
I guess because of the fact that when we did a lot of moving, it was through the military, so I didn't have to really worry about it until I got to.
Who did a lot of moving?
I used to move every year.
Until she got here. That's what she's saying. Before
that was
you,
when
Jason.
you was just a little
DJ.
sperm,
Yeah,
Jason.
before
Jason.
every year I was moving.
You was still in that Fabergé egg.
I was like,
I don't want that. Thank you.
And
I
the
used
egg
to
we
move-
mean your father's balls.
It was because I like moving. I like the idea of packing up,
That's
going
it.
to someplace new. I used to have a concept that if I couldn't find a new place to change my room around, it's time to move.
I remember
And
that.
Then when we got, when we were in the military, they would come and pack up and move. So I ain't really had to worry about, moving. And then I had to move myself. And when I moved from Florida to DC, it took me 6 months to get most of that together. Because I would come home and pack a little bit every day, and then do what I had to do and come home and pack a little bit every day. It wasn't until I moved from where JR is down here. And when I say anxiety and depression set in, I come home because I was down here taking care of, helping Jackie with the baby. And so I wasn't able to do stuff the way I wanted to do. And then I would come home, when I was home, it was like, it was too much. It was overwhelming.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's, and then you always look at it, because I used to think that I was going to be one of those people who liked the idea of moving a lot, going to this place and going to that place. And now that I'm,
that my
somewhat
daughter?
settled, I'm like, I ain't moving nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This. I guess I'm a Missouri boy now. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not the order. Hey,
So the problem
Well,
is once you in somewhere long enough and you keep picking up more and more stuff, like we realized in the apartment we was packing, we was like, man, we got so much stuff in this 2-bedroom apartment. We was like, it almost looked like we was moving out of a house. I know the neighbors probably was like, they moving stuff every damn day.
and you don't realize how much you moving until you move. Or how
Right.
much stuff you got till you move. Because I threw away a lot of stuff before I got here and a lot of stuff after I got here.
You'd be surprised how much stuff you can accumulate over a period of time. And I used to be one of those people, especially when I was in like my early 20s. I could live through a duffel bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had very little amounts of stuff that I was like, and if it went away, it just went away. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
did. We used to say that until we got a certain age, and then you got all them pills you got to pack up.
not all them pills you got to pack
Or
up.
Siobhan's place, all her damn clothes. That was a lot of clothes we had to pack. And then all her nail stuff. I was just like, good, look. Hey, honey.
Where that finger?
She on the phone, so she ain't got the finger today.
But you know, like if you think about like it's now I'm like the idea of even contemplating moving out of this house would send me into convulsions because there's so much stuff.
But change is good, Jason, because if you move into something a little bigger, you can have more people over.
Then you have that means more stuff.
When you try, the problem is if you're trying to downsize, like if you coming from a house to an apartment, it's way worse.
Whenever you talk to her,
or something with less rooms, it's way worse. Now, if you're going somewhere where you got a lot of stuff, but you're going to a bigger spot, then it's fine. Like that's what I was telling Siobhan. We was pack. I said, just pack it up, get it to the house. We'll go through it later because we got space to put it. But if we was coming from here to the apartment, we would have to throw a whole bunch of stuff away. To figure out where we're gonna put her.
Yeah.
Mom, is Jackie in her new house? Are y'all in Jackie's new house yet?
Yeah. This is small business. No, I want this one.
Well, you thought she was staying at the Motel 6?
No, I thought she was at the old house.
That's where JI is.
What old house? That's where I'm at.
No, Jackie's old house.
That house been gone. Jackie moved months ago.
Jackie moved in before we did.
Oh.
Come on, man. Keep up.
I like it because what I do like about this house is everybody has their own space. Nobody is really sitting on top of each other. So I got my own room. It's 3 living rooms in this house. Literally.
What y'all moved in Trump's house?
I don't know. Because it's when you come in the front, when you come in the side door, it's like Chucky calls it the hallway. I don't know why he called it the hallway. But that's going to be set up as a playroom for the kids, a game room for the kids.
That's good enough.
And then when you come through there, if you go to the left or right?
What?
When you come in that main part, the door down there.
You know, left
you
or
go
right?
to the left. No, because I'm upstairs.
If you go straight, you're going straight out.
If you go straight out, if you go straight to the sunroom. If you go one side, you go in my room.
If you come in and you go to the left, then you go through another sitting area. You go through that. To the right of that is Brandy's room. Diagonal from that is the laundry room. Next to that is the bathroom.
Where's the elevator?
It's the stairs.
You go up some stairs.
You're in the kitchen area. That's also the loft area. If you turn left, if you go right, you'll go into the dining room after the kitchen, and then it's just a big circle from the kitchen, dining room,
and another second
living room. That sounds like a daggone maze. You need a map.
It is. Yeah, when you hear it's not, but the house is big enough that nobody is really on top of each other. Everybody can go their own space and be
Because
satisfied.
I was really like that was one of the things I was gonna ask. I know we ain't got that much more time left, but one of the things I was gonna ask is how does it feel having essentially two almost three families, separate families in the same house? Because it's you're used to your own space, Mom, that is yours. You know what I mean? Like you are the queen of the castle, and then you got Jackie,
and I still got my own space.
You know what I'm saying? Who is used to her own space, who is the queen of her castle, and then Brandy, who does her best.
The princess.
What? I have my own space before. They're not talking about what.
There you go. Don't take them headphones off your head. You can hear.
She her feelings.
You know what I'm saying? So you have
I mean,
three.
that's pretty much. Yeah, but the thing about it is we can gather together, and spend time together. And if we want to be apart, it's enough space that we could be apart. Like I have the whole pretty much downstairs section. So I have my own like living room. It's set up like it was at the house. And then there's the hallway that Chucky calls, and then it's my bedroom. And that's what I've been working on right now is my bedroom, because I'm trying to get all them bins out my bedroom. So I know the frustration of moving, because then once you get that stuff in there, you're trying to figure out what you keep, what you don't keep, what you want, what you don't want. We done already had our first yard sale. So, but then, like if Jackie and Dion and all of them want to do, they got a whole section upstairs, and that's where everybody at. Everybody has a space. This house is big enough that they can be together. And if they don't want to be together, they don't have to be together.
Okay. And I'm sure that's a lot different than trying to pack everybody into one space. Now, mind you, it ain't nothing for this family to come together and all occupy a small space, because we done it before.
Right.
I mean, we do what we gotta do.
But I was always thinking like that idea of, especially Mom, you coming and you moving down, and with Jackie, like if that has like changed any kind of that dynamic of the way that you guys kind of interact, because essentially, although it's all of y'all's houses.
No, she get upset with me when I ask her permission to do stuff, because she tell me, "Just your house too," and I'm still trying to get used to it.
Right. And I have that same problem with Paul all the time, because I will ask him. I don't ask no more, but like he'll say something. I'll be like, "This is your house. You do. That's your decision." And he'll be like,
"You're part of man of that house. You better ask."
It got real quiet. What happened?
JR running off at the mouth. But no, it's more of a sense of, technically it is her house. She won't say, well, and you don't want the idea of somebody saying, well, this is my house and so you have a tendency to ask. She gets upset when I ask her, can we do this? And she was like, Mom, really? And I have to learn to back up when I want to do things, because I see things the way I want to do it. And, and she'd be like, I don't care. I got the house. It's up to y'all to do what y'all want to do. And, sometimes that's the case, but later on down the road, you don't want that to be a reason why a family falls apart.
Right, because you don't want it to be a situation where, because resentment is a thing, you know what I mean? And even though it's cool now, it may not be cool later. And
right. We done had that in the family already, if y'all don't remember.
With who?
I can't say the names, but y'all know who it was. They fell out. They was living together in that big house in Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But
But,
you know,
like, it might be cool.
So that's the difference, though. Like, we wasn't raised to where we would ever say to
I'm
somebody, that's just
clueless.
your kids, this is my house. Because when we all in it, we all in it together. You know, that I don't think none of us would ever say that to each other.
Right.
Because we wasn't raised like that. Like, even if
Right.
I was staying with Jerry, she'd never say, nigga, this my house. She might say it jokingly.
Yes, she would.
I
What
smack the hell out of Jerry.
100% would say, nigga,
Jerry
this
put
my
your
house.
ass out.
I don't know what you out,
Jerry,
but I'm gonna find
I was
some.
like, but you
Look,
can
I found
read.
some apartments for rent.
I'm going to take a shit right in her bedroom.
I was like, now, one person I know would say, nigga, this my house is Jerry.
No, Mona. Mona would say that.
Mona would say that too.
Yeah,
Mona,
Mona,
Mona would say it too.
Mona said when you visited.
From the same cloth.
Mona still do it because when she was like, I need to get I said, Mona, you need to get a bigger deep freezer. It's just me. Girl, shut up. You know this ain't just your house. It is
Yeah.
just mine. Mona, stop.
But I mean,
That's
it's
Mona
also
all day.
like when me and Jerry lived together, because me and Jerry lived together for a little bit.
we got put out together.
We got put out together.
Y'all was living together?
Yeah, me and Jerry lived together for like a year.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah, I remember when they got put when they lived together.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I at?
You was in
In jail,
jail.
You was at Mona's.
No, you was at Mona's.
probably.
You was at Mona's.
Oh, probably trying to get put out of there.
Right.
Listen, we got put out. We all got put out together, and I was trying to be the nice one. I done gave Jerry my room.
I guess you owe Jerry.
Right there.
Chris came back, put all of us out. Actually, he
Yeah.
waited a little bit before he put us all out.
It was his boyfriend.
Yeah,
Wow.
so they wanted the place. He put all of us out. I was
And
living in
then
the closet.
he suffered. Yep, he sure did.
They were staying there. They weren't. It ain't like they had a contract or anything.
Yeah. Remember that one friend? I don't know. I don't remember her name. We
I
remember
do. The one that
When she- when
moved
she
out.
moved out the window. She was moving all her stuff out the window, trying to be sneaky, and then walked out. We all watched the movie.
All
and
of a
threw
sudden, they
TV
got cold in
on
the house.
table and kept walking. And I was mad because I was like, my TV is in there. You just left the window open all willy nilly, like what?
She moved her stuff out the back. We all sitting in there watching TV.
Like, what? You
It's
don't
me,
feel that
Jerry, and Chris. All of a sudden, Chris was like, "Did it get cold in here?"
Right. I don't know what was wrong with her.
I talked to her shortly after that, like about a year after that. I don't know where she at now, but
She
They
probably
was
out there
together.
throwing. She probably throwing some more stuff out the window, moving.
Right. Jason, how much
all right,
time
guys,
you
we got
got
less than a minute. I just want to say thank y'all for watching. Y'all, we are out of here.
Yep. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Because we're gonna get cut off any second. So there it goes. See how that do?